Imagine the loneliest moment of your life. The last moment you're ever going to have, perhaps. Imagine the loneliest man you've ever seen, walking down the street on a cold and silent day, the wind just tipping the trees, brown and yellow and orange leaves on the ground. Imagine that feeling in your chest when you realize that it's true, that they're really gone and are no more except for a series of fleeting memories, beloved memories. You want to cry and you can't. Suddenly you are, and you can't stop. Feels so good to cry, and no one else is around, and you hope it stays that way forever. It is cold, your face is cold. Your eyes are warm and wet, but your face is cold. The death of us, right? The emptiness. That moment when you realize it's all an illusion. I just want to feel okay. I just want to feel happy again. Again. When the fuck were you ever happy? Wasn't it all false anyway? It all leads to nothing. Nothing comes of it. Your friend is dead, gone. You try and try and try again to make it better, to make change, to stop feeling so inherently lonely. You go and you sit in your apartment for days, for weeks. No one calls. You feel beyond pathetic. You watch Woody Allen films and feel worse, at once both jealous of him and also immediately realizing just how fucked up you are. You realize watching Woody Allen films in this state is not a good idea. You watch more Woody Allen films. You take the subway and you look at the woman on the bench across from you. She does not look back. You realize you hate women. You want to kill her. You hate yourself for hating women. You feel so fucking lonely. You leave the subway. You're somewhere else. It's cold outside. Your eyes are warm, but your face is cold. You wish to God you could really cry, like you saw on TV that one time, like you used to when you were 5 and it was all so meaninglessly beautiful. 1 drink a night max. Tonight you had 7. If you could run, you would. If you didn't hate yourself, you'd be happy. This thought makes everything that much worse. Imagine the loneliest man you've ever seen. The homeless guy in front of you in the park goes from trash can to trash can. He's almost silent. He moves slowly, almost floating along. You watch him, and fuck, you think. That's how I feel. Alone, filthy, floating along from bend to bend in the cold air. Am I only happy when for one moment I believe that somehow this is not me? And then it comes crashing down again. You are cool, savvy, smart, dishonest. You think of your mother, the extremes, the beautiful extremes. You think of being 5, when everything was so beautifully meaningless. You saw eye to eye with her then. You both were happy, and really there was no reason to be. You woke up at midnight. The house was empty. They were all gone. You felt abandoned. You watched through the windows as it rained and cars passed, and even though you knew they would come back, you were so afraid they never would. Imagine the loneliest child you've ever seen. What a great kid. What happened to that kid? You're kissing a girl. She looks at you with those eyes. Oh, fuck those eyes. Don't look at me with those eyes. You think. You hate her for having those eyes. For being vulnerable. All you ever wanted was for her to be here, and now she is, and you feel all alone. You open the window. Your face is cold. It feels right somehow. What is a moment of happiness anyway? What a fucking illusion, you think to yourself. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. You consider being a pizza delivery man. You consider marriage. children, you consider a meaningless, worthless death. A funeral where loads of people show up and none of them have ever really seen you. There's a priest that you've only met once. When desperation found you in a church standing next to a man of the cloth, a homosexual. He gives your eulogy, and the people pay their respects to the emptiness, your own emptiness. The birds are the only free ones, you think.
An empty sea. This time tomorrow, what will we know? Will we still be here, watching an in-flight movie show?
Imagine the loneliest man you've ever seen.